Celtic may be on the verge of a domestic treble, but there's been some bad news as Jota has been ruled out for 6 to 9 months. Welcome back to Fog Football. Questions are up. Will there be any answers though? Because what are Celtic going to do? This isn't an injury that he'll be back for pre-season. That's out the window. I mean, if he's out for the full 9 months, I mean, you're looking at January, February time. If it's the 6 months, then you're looking about maybe October, early November. So it depends. I mean, obviously 6 is better than 9, but I mean, seen a lot of speculation on Twitter and WhatsApp that I'm not even going to talk about why he's out for 9 months. Seems to happen every time Jota picks up an injury, but if you know, you know. If you don't, then no. Find out somewhere else. But he will be sidelined for between 6 to 9 months with a cruciate ligament injury, with Brendan Rodgers saying it shone a light on his club's need to strengthen their forward line in the summer transfer market. 26-year-old who returned to Scottish champions for Rennes Rennie in January picked up a knee injury during Saturday's 5-0 win over Dundee United. Jota was taken off in the first half of Tannadice. Celtic sealed a fourth consecutive Scottish Premiership title. Portuguese wide man leaving the stadium on crutches. Sadly, it's not good news for him or us, really, Rodgers told Sky Sports. It didn't look as bad, but when he had the scan, it looked like he'll probably be out for 6 to 9 months. He's done his cruciate, a little bit of other damage in there. End of quote. It's not what you want to hear. Once you hear, as a manager, you'll never want to hear that one of your players has done a cruciate ligament. Once you hear that, man, you see that on FIFA, you see that on Football Manager, you see that in real life, man. It's just absolute months guaranteed out. Not good, not good at all for Celtic. But as Rodgers hinted at, right, he said that this is, it's shone a light on this club's need to strengthen the forward line. And, I mean, you don't want to lose a player, right? You do not want to lose a player of Jota's quality, but at the same time, if this opens the door for Celtic to go and spend, maybe 10, 12 million on a winger, because who knows what's possible after what happened last summer where Arnie Engels and, things like that. So we'll have to wait and see what Celtic are going to do. Rodgers did go on to say, and I quote, he's had a challenging couple of years really after his move away from here to Saudi, but I have to say he's a very positive young guy and I'm pretty sure he'll come back from this a stronger person and player. We will definitely have to go into the market of that, there is no doubt, but that was always going to be the case anyway. You're always looking to improve your front line, but there is no doubt that this news really shines a light into that area of the field for us. End of quote. So I think it goes without saying he's obviously going to miss Sunday's Old Firm. Another player that's going to miss Sunday's Old Firm is Alistair Johnson, as Celtic will also be without him. It looks like Anthony Ralston, who I believe, did he get the fifth goal against Dundee United? It might have been the fourth, who cares? Looks like he'll have to come in to the fold in that regard. But I tell you what, it's no good. Rodgers then went on to say that Celtic, all the Scottish, were losing traditions about the Guard of Honour. It should be done, and this and that. And then he's like, oh, but there's no rule. Well, Brendan Rodgers, what about 4 years ago when your assistant, Kennedy with a laptop, I can't even remember his first name. What's his first name? Kennedy with a laptop? Not Johnny. Kenny? No, it's not Kenny Kennedy. Imagine being called Kenny Kennedy. John Kennedy. That's his name, isn't it? John Kennedy with a laptop. The Dell. The Toshiba. I don't even know. My head just went completely blank there trying to come up with bloody laptop names. That's brutal. But you know what? There is no rule on it. When was the last time it was done? You know what I mean? 4 years ago, Celtic didn't do it. And, well, I'll say 4 years. Wait, how long ago? 4 years ago, Celtic didn't do it. And we're not doing it this year. We didn't do it last year or the year before. I know not every fucking year a team's going to win the league and it's going to fall perfectly for the next game, but it never gets done. You know what I mean? Between the Old Firm, people need to accept this and move on. It doesn't matter, right? About my team did it, your team. Well, my team didn't. Your team didn't. It's never going to get done. It's wasted energy and wasted breath. So I'm not even going to spend any more time talking about it. That is it. Bang bang. Good night. But who will be improving that front line? Who will be in at Celtic in the summer? I think there's a lot of. I tell you what, man. Up and down the league, it's going to be a busy transfer market. Of course, Root Falker Won the league last year in the championship last night. It'll be interesting to see who they side and all that good stuff. But yeah, 69 months for Jota, guys. There is a wee Madagascar meme in there. But if you know, you know. If you don't, well, I'm not going to say here. Spend your Saturday watching Madagascar. I'm sure you're going to the football. So yeah, we'll leave it there. Till next time. Or maybe you're going to the one on Sunday. The big